Welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Kathleen and today I'm going to be doing this makeup look as a get ready with me to go out on the town with my friends. I'm excited to show you guys what makeup products I've been loving recently, how I created this look, and just chit chat about everything that's going on in life. Without further ado, let's get into it. Today is my best friend Adam's 23rd birthday party, and so it's kind of like a big thing. It's like a big gathering. Like, you want to look snatched tonight. I just did my hair, did it half up, half down, and I curled the rest of it because personally, your girl's a dancer and I don't want my hair being in the way, so slick back it is. I'm going to start off with the e.l.f. primer. This is the blue one. So for tonight, we are heading into New York City. I think it's in like the Times Square area. I actually am not really sure. We're going to an open bar. There's like unlimited drinks until like midnight, and then we just like party all night long. Now I'm going in with the Fenty Beauty Soft Lit Skin Foundation. I'm just doing a little bit because I don't want to look super cakey. I'm definitely not a huge party girl, especially in college. I don't know, I didn't even give myself the opportunity to go out a lot anyways, but like even when I did, like after a certain period of time I got tired. Like, there's people who go out every single weekend, and I'm sure one of you are those people, and kudos to you. I wish I could be like that, but I'm just like not that kind of girl. But because I do go out like once a month, like when I do, I'm going hard. I'm going in with the Tower 28 concealer. You guys, I'm so ecstatic that it's literally October. Like, I love the fall. It's my favorite season. Number one, because like the fashion is so great. Like, I feel like in the summer, like I'm just like sweaty 24/7. Like, I want to wear the least amount of clothes possible. But like in the fall, there's just so much more opportunity to like be more fashionable because you can add layers, you can add so many more accessories. I don't know, I'm just like here for it. I love the summer vibe. So like in the summer, I'm definitely my best self in terms of like best mood. The days are longer, I love that, but there's just something that hits so different about October. I really want to tap into like some October activities like pumpkin patch, maybe even haunted house kind of stuff. I low-key really want to go to Six Flags Great Adventure for Fright Fest. I've only been once, but that was literally ages ago. It's currently 7:03, so I don't have to leave the house until like 8:45, and my outfit's already pre-chosen now, and I already packed my purse, so like my makeup is really only going to take me like max 30 minutes. The only thing about it getting colder outside, you guys, is that recently I have been getting into running. I know it's become like a very popular niche. I don't know if it's just like, I think it's around my age range. Like, I think it's that like nearing quarter life crisis where like we feel like we need to have like a hobby, and like we're out of college, so like everybody's running. I don't know, maybe it's just me and my For You page. So I decided one day that I would want to run, and I did so bad, you guys. I literally fell to the floor. Like, I was getting sharp pains on my sides. Like, I could barely last, I don't even know, like I think barely a mile. Like, it was just really bad. And so because of that, I was like, oh no, like why am I like so out of shape? Like, there's no way that like I just can't run. I would go run in the mornings, and I would just like feel really good after I did it, even if I like ran just like a little bit. And you know, each time I did so, I like got better and better, and I was like, oh, I kind of like this. Because I don't know, personally for me, like going to the gym and like lifting weights is so intimidating. Like, to this day I still can't get myself to do that. My goal for 2025 is to like become like a real gym girly though, so we'll see. I don't know, I just started falling in love with it, and I got more serious about it. I started downloading Strava and actually like tracking like what I was running, and I don't know, I ended up really liking it. I think it's also like running is really like less about your physical ability, it's more about your mental and like how much you're willing to push yourself. And I've really surprised myself, and like I don't know, it's also a nice feeling just like being by yourself, like working out for yourself. Like, you feel so accomplished and proud of yourself when you like achieve a farther distance or like a faster pace. But it took a while to get into it, and I always thought like, oh my gosh, like these runners, like why would I want to purposefully run so many miles? I still try and like do an occasional spin class, an occasional Pilates class, an occasional like strength and conditioning class, or just like, you know, a normal gym day, which doesn't happen quite often, like just going on the Stairmaster pretty much. I'll try to consider going into the weight section, but I just get way too nervous and anxious to do so. I feel like now my body looks like a different color than my face, and also like cameras making me look a little bit tan. I'm not that tan in real life, you guys. Now I'm gonna go in with the Makeup by Mario bronzer. Something super random that I've just been like doing is watching this show called Ugly Betty. It has America Ferrera in it, who is like the mom in the Barbie movie, and I think I started watching it thinking it was a movie, and then it ended up being a TV show, and it's actually really good. Comment down below if you've seen it before. But then while doing that, I was watching the new season of The Circle, which I am all caught up on. It's so good. I just love like reality TV. And then just recently, Love is Blind UK season 1 came out, and that was also really juicy. And then a new I think it's season 7 of Love is Blind USA just came out, and so I need to watch that this weekend. And then on top of all that, I feel like I'm like catching up on like my podcast, my Patreon subscriptions. So I'm currently on the Patreon for Basically Unfiltered, whom I love, and the Cancel podcast because I also love my girl Tana. I actually went to one of their shows in New York City, and it wasn't as juicy as I thought it was gonna be, but I don't know, I've been in my like going and doing fun things era. I'll talk more about that, but I've just been loving podcasts, and so catching up with like YouTube videos, catching up with like these like reality TV shows, Dancing with the Stars. I'm freaking obsessed with Dancing with the Stars. At this point that I'm recording it, we just missed a week because of the vice presidential election, and so this coming week we're having 2 episodes back to back, Monday and Tuesday, which I'm so excited about because I've literally been missing the show so badly, and I'm so curious to find out who got sent home on Monday. Do I feel like I have enough color back to my face? I'm kind of doing it like in the dark look. I know it's light for you guys, but like it's kind of dark in my surroundings, and so I really can't tell if my makeup looks good or not. Now I'm gonna go in with this Rare Beauty eyebrow pencil. When it comes to Dancing with the Stars, you guys, like Chandler and Brandon, I feel like they're just the ones that are like destined to win. Like same thing like Charlie and Mark, or like Sochi and Val. Like I feel like I knew, well, with Sochi and Val, I will say it was close with Jason, but I think Sochi just had so much more of a fan base. Honestly, you can't even say that anymore these days. Like you just honestly never know. But I think Chandler and Brandon just have like a really great shot, and I also just want that for Brandon. Like he's never gotten a mirror ball before, and so like I think he has like a really great shot here, and I'm just so excited for him. And then you have Riley and Steven, and I'm also really happy for her because like I don't think Harry allowed her to like really show her like fullest potential in Dancing with the Stars and just her ballroom experience. And I remember when I went on tour last year, like I got to see her shine, and I was like, oh, she's like so good, but like we didn't get to see it because her partner held her back so much. And so I love that like Steven is like very driven, and obviously like he knows what it's like to work hard for something, and so he tries his best and he does really well, and he just has such a sweet personality, so it's like hard not to love. Bro, Brooks and Gleb have been, is her name Brooks or Brooke? I don't know, but they've just been crazy. She's been posting so many crazy TikToks, but it gets like worse and worse and worse. Like the one that she just most recently posted was literally her recording herself talking, and in the reflection of like the car behind her or something was Gleb literally grabbing her butt. I was like, hello? Okay, I guess at this point they're probably just like milking it for the views, which is, you know, super smart of them. I'm here for that. But I'm like, is it real? Like, tell us if this romance is really happening. And then you have Daniela and Dwight, also I would say #2 favorite for me. Like I really freaking love them. I think Dwight has such a sweet personality, and also like who does not love Daniela? Like she's like an amazing choreographer. She's also just so talented and so fun, and she has that New York spirit in her because I think she's from Brooklyn. And like the pressure for social media is on this season. Like Alona is doing so good on socials with Alan. Like I would say like they're like the best ones for sure. I think Riley posts a lot, but Alona is just like, her content is just like so funny and natural because like that's just who she is. And I just really hope that she like pushes herself next week and like has like some really great performances, because I think like I love her personality, but like the improvement isn't really there, and like I want to see her like shine similar to Lele Pons 2 seasons ago. I feel like she got in her head a lot, and I felt like that held her back because I think she's an amazing dancer. Why are the eyebrows kind of eating? I feel like whenever I do my eyebrows from far away, they always look so much better. Guys, I think the makeup is eating. We need tonight's makeup to literally eat and devour, and so I think it's getting there. I forgot to say it, but to set my brows, I used the NYX Brow Glue in the shade Clear. Now I'm going to go in with the Makeup by Mario blush, powder blush in the shade Wildberry. Another one of my favorites is Jenna and freaking Joey. Joey surprised me, obviously, as he did to everybody else, since week 1. And he's just doing so good. Even, I'm not gonna lie, Whitney and Danny, is that his name? He did really good in his little like cadet Tom Cruise vibe dance. I don't know, I was like, I love the shock moment of it all. Like when I'm shocked, I'm like, oh my god, like they do better than I expect. Like, I don't know, it gives them brownie points in my mind, and so I love that. But I think Joey's so cute. I love his fiance Kelsey as well. I think like their dynamic is so fun. I don't know. I also love Jenna. Jenna and Val's choreography for the Len Goodman dance was nominated for like another award alongside Mark Ballas's dance with Charlie D'Amelio for season 31, I think it was. I forget which dance it was exactly, but I'm like, I love seeing this stuff happen. Like I'm just so excited, and like I'm so happy also that Dancing with the Stars is like getting up there in like recognition. Charlie D'Amelio for sure changed that, especially with it going on Disney Plus as well, especially as Disney Plus became very popular. And also Riley as well, like her and Harry being like super big on socials. It just like has brought a lot of new people watching it, and I love that because I feel like it's such a fun show. I'm also using the Rode blush in the shade Piggy. Yes, I have blush blindness, but I love it and I don't regret it one bit. I'm gonna jump to my lips, and I'm gonna go in with this Rode lip liner. This is in the shade Work of Art. For me personally, for my skin tone, I feel like it's the perfect nude lip liner. Now moving on to like what's been new in my life, you guys. I have been doing a lot of things solo. A few months ago I posted a YouTube video of me like doing scary things alone, and like I decided to go to like a movie theater by myself. I went to go and have lunch at a restaurant, like sit down by myself. And then just like 2 bigger things that I've done by myself that have just like, I don't know, it just made me feel super empowered is I went to a concert by myself, and I went to the canceled show all by myself as well. Also, this was the Rode Lip Peptide in the shade Salty Tan. I feel like going to a concert alone like can just seem so intimidating. Like nobody wants to go anywhere alone, first of all, but I don't know, it was just like a fun feeling of just like being like, okay, I'm in control of my own life. Whatever I want to do, if I want to leave to use the bathroom, I can leave to use the bathroom. I don't need to worry about anybody else, and like be able to enjoy my own company, talk to the people next to me, like start a conversation. Like, yeah, maybe people are gonna look to the side and be like, oh, this girl's by herself, like that's kind of weird, but like who cares, you know? Just having that like who cares mindset has just like made me feel so much more confident as well, and like I'm just like really here for it. I'm gonna go in with the Shiseido eyelash curler as well as the L'Oreal Paris telescopic mascara. This is the waterproof one. You literally can't read it because it's all coming off because I've used this for so long. Also, I forgot to mention that was like my first ever concert that I've ever been to. Then from that I was like, I can do anything I want to. And so then going to the Cancel podcast like a few weeks after that by myself was like a breeze, because I was like, oh, this is just like a solo date going to watch these people. Obviously sometimes I'm like, it probably would have been more fun if I got to like go with somebody else. We could like talk about what happened and like I could have someone else like remember it a little bit better. But you can't sit around. Like what I've realized is that like these are things that like nobody else in my life could go to or like wanted to go to. So it's like, why would I restrict myself from that experience just because like nobody else can, you know? Like you have to live for yourself and like do things that make you feel good, and like it doesn't matter if like nobody else can, you know? Like I think a lot of the times for like people especially our age, like we want to like be in other people's company, like do things with other people. We like, oh, if nobody can do it, like I'm just gonna stay home then. But it's like I want to find that empowerment inside me to say like, that's fine if nobody else wants to. Like I'm perfectly capable of doing it by myself and enjoying it by myself more than maybe I would with somebody else. And this is not like in a shady way. Like my friends are amazing and like they would love to do stuff with me, but like there's just certain things that just their interests don't align in that aspect, and that's fine. Willing to do it on my own, and like it was just an amazing thing. So I honestly highly encourage you to try and do some things by yourself that like may be out of your comfort zone. For me personally, next up it's definitely traveling somewhere alone. I don't know when it will happen, but it's going to happen soon, and it's definitely going to be somewhere that's like safe and somewhere that I could feel like I can get around a little bit simple. But it's just like on my bucket list next, and I think that will really like seal the deal for me. And so alongside going to a different country by myself, I would love to run a half marathon, run a marathon. Those are just like goals and stuff that like I really want to do. I don't know, you know, the older you get, like life becomes so serious. Like there's so much focus on like working and like having to like balance out, you know, bills in the future and like trying to prioritize like your future and all of it. But like having these small milestones and things that can just make you feel very fulfilled and make you feel very proud of yourself as an individual are just like so important. And I'm glad that I'm able to like tap into it and really prioritize my time there. Okay, you guys, this is the completed look for the night. Like I said, super simple, super natural. I don't like doing too much. I just want to feel comfortable in my own skin. It's mostly my like day-to-day makeup with just maybe like a little bit more of like a darker tone. Thank you guys so much for chit-chatting with me. If you guys enjoyed, please be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, and of course please go and hit my subscribe button to stay updated every single time that I post a new YouTube video. It feels so great to be back on YouTube, and I hope you guys are enjoying all the content that's coming out, and I will see you all in my next YouTube video. Bye.